Well, hello there, everybody. I'm back. This is Carole Matthews. I'm Carole Matthews. I had to look at my name tag to be sure. Yes. So, and this is Wednesday Musings with Carole. I have so many things to do tonight. And I'm just going to sit here and just wait for people to come on. Okay, there's little notes coming on here. Okay, this is all, it feels like it's all brand new, like I haven't done this before. Oh, I'm seeing some familiar faces up there in the pictures. Hi, Gail. Hi, Andy. Yes, you're there. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for a few people to get on. I've changed my seating arrangement, and it's like getting used to a new purse. And I'm sure that you ladies will understand that. But I had to because I've been making things in my thing here. Hi there, Gail. How are you? All the way from Thornbury, Ontario. Wow. So I've been away for a while. I've been MIA. Missing in action. You know, Life 101 gets in the way sometimes, and you just have to listen to your guides and listen to your gut. And so I have been concentrating on my clients and my telephone and Zoom and in-person clients. Oh, hello, Edith. I remember I call you Edith. There's good memory. Yes, I am well. Yes, I am. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, so it's been a slice. Good evening, Andrea. Yeah, Life 101. Isn't it interesting the way that things happen? It's all positive. But there comes a time when you just have to practice what you preach. And that's what I was doing. Hello, Debbie Warder. All right. Okay, so we've got some different things tonight. I'm going to be posting this afterwards, as I have always done. Jose Richard, hello. Hope I'm saying that right. All right, so I've got the affirmations. I've got so much stuff tonight. I've got some cards. People have been sending me emails. I've written them all out here. And that is something that I am going to be continuing with. I'll explain why in a bit. And I found something here. I was going through my papers, of course, by Brian Weiss. And he's the author of Only Love is Real and Many Lives, Many Masters. And it's amazing. I've had these pieces of paper for quite a while in my binder. And I just happened to take this out today. And what I'm going to read to you in a little while it's amazing. It's so timely. It's just, so I have it here. We're going to talk about it. Hello, Julie. How are ya? Oh, wow. That's somebody new on here. How you doing? How's Ricky? Okay, so we have, I guess I can get started now. Whew. Okay. It feels like this is all brand new. I mean it. You know, you do it forever. Hello, Linda. How are you? Okay, so I'm just going to start because there's going to be some people on here that don't know me. So who am I? I'm Carole Matthews, and I'm an intuitive medium. I've been like this all my life. I would say since I was 6 years old, but I would really say since I was 3, but 6 sounds more believable. And I live in British Columbia. I have family in Ontario and out west here. And I travel to Ontario. I do telephone and Zoom and in-person readings, coast to coast. So it seems that I am an island girl. I was on Prince Edward Island for a while with my sisters, and I'm in British Columbia now. So it looks, and I used to live in British Columbia in the 90s, in Victoria and Salt Spring Island. So I think I'm an island girl. I'm safe to say that. All right, so Helen Cameron, hi. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Linda Upson. Hi, Susan. Wow, we're getting a lot of people on here. Okay, well, I'm just going to go like I've been doing this all the time. I'm going to be pulling some cards tonight. I will be back on October the 29th. I'm not doing this weekly yet, okay? Again, I have my family, I have my partner, I have me, but I also have my clients too, my telephone and Zoom clients, so I have to concentrate on them also. So, hello, Lori White. So I will be back on October the 29th. Now, I'm also, in the meantime, going to be doing some coffee with Carole. As I started that earlier, and I'm going to be sitting and featuring books. okay? Books and cards, like books like angel numbers and all different, because guess what? I got lots of books. Hi, Debbie Warder. So I don't have time when I do this to discuss these books. So I thought, hey, why don't you just do a segment? So I'm going to be doing that, but I will make notes and you will know that it's going to happen. And one of my favorite books is The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. So we've got quite a few things. Hi, Lori Williamson, Nancy Semple. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Darlene. Thank you. Welcome back. It's good to be back. It was like I felt like a fish out of water when I started this tonight, but it's okay. It's happening. All right, so we're going to do the normal format. The affirmation. What's an affirmation? That is something that you say, and it's going to happen, and you believe it, and you trust in it. So the affirmation, I allow peace in my life. Yes, I'm going to repeat it. I allow peace in my life. And then we can also say, I have peace in my life. We're putting it out there, all right? Just believe. And the crystal, every week, for those that are new, every week I choose a crystal for everybody. And the one I've chosen is one of my favorite. It's malachite. And malachite it's sort of a heart stone. And I've had this for years, since '93. And it's for emotional stability. All right, so that's really good. And what I have decided I'm going to do, because I'm doing a lot of different things, I am going to draw, and I've already done this, and I must tell you ahead of time, I do not look at these cards when I pull them, and the basket is right over here. If I can carry it later on, I will show it to you, but it's got all my cards. Now, I honestly do not look at the cards, okay? So I went into the basket. Let me see if I can do this. Oh my goodness. There's my basket. I can't hold it. It's too heavy. Okay, so what I do, thank you, Anne-Marie. Great to see you too. And same, Edith. All right. So what I do is I just say, okay, now this is the card that I want to open the forum with tonight. All right? And I reach over. Now, this is the card. This is for everybody. Everybody. Stop trying, listen to this. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. How do you like that? And that came from, I think I have about 12 decks in there in the basket, big basket. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Now, we all know that's really not all that easy, but we have got to do our best. And one of the things that I'm known for is telling everybody to don't watch the 11 o'clock news. Oh, Debbie, you like that I chose that stone? Yes, I've had this for a long time. Malachite. You don't have to get it this big, but I'm a Sagittarian. I like things like this. Sagittarian female. All right, so we are in Libra time right now, and what I do with each sign when it comes over, like the next sign will be Scorpio. So bear with me, guys, I have to explain this. Okay, so what I do is I pull a card, okay? I pull 3 cards, actually, for the Librans. And Librans, the zodiac card is justice. The zodiac symbol are the scales. This is the tarot card, all right, for the Librans. And I'm going to be talking about tarot cards later, too. Okay? Well, that's nice. Debbie, I feel I was meant to be here tonight after hearing the card, too. Good, good. All right, so I have chosen, okay, Librans, listen up. All right, I have chosen 3 cards. I just went into my basket, and here's 3 cards. Now, the first card is Lion Spirit, Lion, Lion Spirit. And this beautiful card, beautiful, okay? It's a Lion Spirit, and the message is, be generous of spirit. All right. And then the next card is the King of Earth, and the message is, now this is for Librans, everything's going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful. Exciting new career opportunities are possible. And money or resources that come your way will be invested wisely. That's good. And then this next card, and I really like these cards. Crossing bridges. Okay? Crossing bridges. It's time for, and this is so timely again, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. And that's what Librans are all. And Librans, Librans make excellent lawyers, by the way, because they can see both sides of things. And that's what's happening with the Librans in the next while. So the most important card here out of those three, I feel, is this one, Crossing Bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yes, yes. So we have, how did you like, thank you, Debbie. Yes, Sherry. Oh, hi. I'm back, Sherry, I'm back. I'm like a bad penny, you can't get rid of me. All right, so we know it's Libran time. Now, we just had that full moon. How did you go? And it's still there, all right? The full moon is in Aries, and Aries is a fire sign, and it's ruled by Mars, which is a bit angry. What's the word? Angst. It has some angst, okay? So, the full moon in Aries, and the message was, cool your emotions. And we all know it's Aries the Ram, and it's a fire sign. Definitely a fire sign. So the full moon, and boy, was it ever powerful. I don't know about you. I have to admit, I didn't get to sleep until 4:30 this morning. And I was just there. The moon was absolutely beautiful, just beautiful. Stephanie, hello. Hello, Andrea. Thank you. Good cards for being a Libra. You are a Libra. And happy belated birthday, Andrea. And Lori Benz, the moon is absolutely spectacular. And we're going to have a new moon, all right? The new moon is on October 21st, and it is in Libra. And this is the one for there. And these are, it says, know that you are loved. We all need to know that, don't we? So the new moon is when you make all of your affirmations. It's the new moon. It's growing up to the full moon. So you do your affirmations. You do your promises to yourself. And it's going to work. And it goes right up. I always try to explain it like this is the new moon. Okay, small. And then there's the big full moon. Okay, I keep it simple. And the new moon, anything that you plant goes right up to the full moon. Oh, Sharon, I'm so sorry. Just a second. Going down here now. I have to do this all over again. Lori, the guest of the moon. Hello, Carol Reed. Hi. Okay. Karen Andrews. I'm going to be hitting this a couple of times. Okay. All right. Yeah, you have to retrain me, guys. Hi, Karen Andrews. Stephanie Eagles. Okay. I'm going to repeat. Okay. Sharon, I'm so sorry. You lost your sister. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's never nice. Just trust that she will be around you. And I say that from experience, not as a medium. Edith, it was amazing, but the energy from it made it hard to sleep. Yes, I can relate to that. Matt Thorpe, hi. Sending love to you, my special person. Matt, you're one of my special people, too. I trust everything is going well for you, Matt, and I know that you put a lot out there with everybody. I know that. All right, so we got the new moon, so we will talk about that. Okay, I'll be on there. And then we have different things, different things. Mercury's going to be in retrograde, but not yet, okay? Mercury is a planet of communication. Retrograde means backwards. So put this in your day timer, November the 9th until the 29th. Now, the astrologers that I know tell me that it begins a few days before. So let's say November the 6th until December the 3rd or 4th. And Mercury is a planet of communication, and retrograde means backwards. So that just simply means crush your eyes and crush your eyes. I did that one other time. Dot your I's and cross your T's. I remember I did that before, and I thought, I'll never do that again. Well, guess what? Never say never. Anyway, just be careful with anything that you do, but I'll be talking about that again. Hi, Tammy Peters. Hi, Michelle Gilbert Nelthor. Hi. A lot of new names on here. Tammy, hi. And Patty Dillman. Hi. Okay, so we've got a lot of different things. Now, I have you here. I have you here. Okay. Yeah. I want to read something because I have quite a few people on here. Carol Reed. So don't sell your house during that time. Okay, thank you for saying that. When Mercury's in retrograde, that is a very good time. Remember where I said to dot your I's and cross your T's. So let's just say, an example that I usually give is, let's just say that you want to have the refrigerator and the microwave for that with the house. I'm just doing flaky stuff here. be sure that you initial that. Anything that you do during Mercury in retrograde, be sure that if it's real estate, be sure that you initial it. Be sure that you're on the same page with the people you're buying from and with the real estate agent, okay? And the same thing if you are going for a job or sending out a resume, then don't just take it for granted that they received it. If you send it by courier, don't ask. You want a signature. And then if it's a resume for a job, it never hurts to call and make sure that they received it. And then they're also going to see that you know what you're talking about. Deb Westlake, hi, so glad I'm back. Yeah. Okay, Carole, so just remember that. Just anybody that's doing real estate or even buying a car or anything, communication, Mercury, can go backwards. And Deb Westlake, she's my favorite astrologer, and I'm sure she would agree with me. Mercury in retrograde can be really wild. Now, while I have your attention, we're going to be talking about a few things here. And, did you know, I all of my notes here, that October the 8th today is the luckiest day of the month. There's apparently a lot of charged energy today. Yes, don't we know that? So it's really, really important to stay focused. Now, I'd like to read something to you that I found that I had in my files here, and I've had it for a long time. And it's very timely, and it is so, so important to listen, to do this. So, this is by Brian Weiss, and he wrote the books, Only Love is Real. He's a past life regressionist, etc. Only Love is Real and Many Lives, Many Masters. Great books. Great, great books. Okay, now listen up, guys. He wrote a lot, but I just took out this one part that I had... Pat, I found $20 walking this morning. Any advice for me? Buy yourself some flowers. Treat yourself. That's what I feel you need to do. All right, now I'm just going to read this. There is no time scheduled for changing the world. The only important thing is to begin. If it is true that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, then the first step is to let go of our fear and isolation and to begin to practice acts of kindness, whether random or planned, whether big or small, and to do this every day. If the majority of us would do this, we would no longer need gurus. We would be doing what they have come here to teach us. Changing the world. Now, this is an older... Okay. Changing the world from its current violent, competitive nature will not happen through the efforts of only a few enlightened individuals, even if they are powerful world leaders. Rather, the day-to-day acts of kindness and compassion shared between people and within small groups can bring about the change to a more loving and kinder place. People have to understand that we are all equal, all the same, all striving for a little peacefulness, happiness, and security in our everyday lives. We can't keep fighting. Now, as I said, I have had this in my binder for quite a while, and something just made me take it out today. So that is very, very timely. Random acts of kindness. Okay? Very, very important. Random acts of kindness. And something that I speak about every time I do one of these formats is connect. This is one of the cards that I show you every week. Connect. Connect with yourself. Connect with your friends. People are going, and we know people are going through a lot right now. Again, is why I say do not watch 11 o'clock news. Okay? Because whatever you take to bed with you, it's like having Chinese food. Whatever you take to bed with you, you're going to manifest it during the night. So don't. Learn what you have to learn. Look into what you have to know, because we have to be aware. Okay. Edith, love it. Yes, that is so... Brian Weiss is a great guy. And so that is, going along with that, it was interesting that this card came out, the one that I read at the beginning. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Be selective. Be selective with what you are looking at, all right? And then again, we have the 4 agreements, because people, we all know, people have their own thoughts. And the 4 agreements, that's a book I'm going to be talking about with Coffee with Carole. The 4 agreements are, it's a book by Don Miguel Ruiz. I'll show you the cover in a moment. Be impeccable with your word. I've spoken about this before, but it is so necessary now. Be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Number 2, don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality and their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. Number 3, don't make assumptions. Oh boy, don't we all? Don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstanding, sadness, and drama. With just one agreement, you can completely transform your life. And then the 4th one, and this is really, really, really important, always do your best. Okay, your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstances, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Yes, and this is the book, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And it's a have to, I'll tell you. It is something. Okay, let's go up here. Okay. So I hope that you got something from that, because I truly do believe in the 4 agreements. There are days where we have bad hair days, where we do take things personally. We do make assumptions. But as long as we can always do our best. And I remember my dad just said that to me. Just do your best, Carks. Just do your best. Okay. Now, something that I have been doing, okay, something that, yeah, and this goes along with it too, and I'm going to post this. I got one of these little things here, and it's got things that I can, it's a circle of control, and I'm just going to read a few things I can't control. How other people feel, other people's opinions, if others forgive me, what other people say, what other people do. These are things you can't control. Okay, you can't control the weather, all right? You can't control what other people think, but what you can control is the choices that you make, your response to anything, taking care of yourself, your efforts, your opinions, your words, your beliefs, all right? And asking for help. Yes, that is something that you have to do. Focus your energy on things that you can control. And I got this little thing here, and I have it on my desk. And it's a reminder, you know, like sometimes you feel like, okay, I can't control that. Oh, okay, Stephanie, is there a book on the spiritual meaning of birds? Yes, there is. Hold on, I'm going to make notes. Okay. I will look into that for you. I know that there is a book, and you know, we've got that old Google. Got to be careful; he'll come back on here in a minute. Whenever I say the G word, because I've got the thing in my office here. All right. Quite often when something comes along, I will Google it and just say, and I always say the spiritual meaning of, and say the bird, because you really do get good information. But yes, there is a book. Animal Speak is one. Yes. Animal Speak. Thank you. Animal Speak by Ted Andrews. Okay, that is a really, really good book. And over there on my other shelf, which I can't get to at the moment, I have a small book by Ted Andrews. So look up Ted Andrews. He's a great guy. He's passed away now. But the book is Animal Speak. Another good book is, or look up, here's people to look up, Stephen Farmer. All right, he has a book. It's all coming to me now. Stephen Farmer, he has a book on feathers and animals and birds. Okay, so look that up. And those are things that I'm going to be featuring on my Coffee with Carole. Okay, so I've done with Brian Weiss. I did that. And yeah, it's so important. Random acts of kindness. You know, it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. Deanna Jenkins. It's a great book. Yes, it is. The Animal Speak is a big book. But the other ones are smaller. And there's also cards. But Stephen Farmer, I would suggest, because you can contact Stephen Farmer. He's on Facebook also. Yes. And a little bit of trivia. He used to be married to Doreen Virtue. Just a little bit of trivia for you there. But yes, there are different, I do believe in the way that the birds come to us, and I talk about it with my clients. You know, cardinals, it's angels. I truly believe that they're angels. Robins are new beginnings. Crows, they're walk that walk and talk the talk. Okay, when they start nagging at you there, walk the walk and talk the talk. Hummingbirds, of course, are joy. Eagles are just... That's my totem animal, the eagle. Just go forth, just messenger. The eagle's a messenger bird. So there's many books out there, many things. So look into it. Okay, now I've got all my notes here. I had to make so many notes in case I forgot anything. So look into that circle of control, things that you can and you can't do. Okay, Edith. Last Sunday at dusk, I was walking into the new building at work when over 100 crows flew overhead right in front of the huge moon. Whoa, it was so insane. Yes, I know. We used to have that on Prince Edward Island. And they would just, what did my sister used to call it? A murder of birds. Jim Coop used to call it a murder of birds. Murder of crows, yeah. When there's so many of them, and I said to her, that's an awful word. She said, that's just what they call it. I looked it up, and as usual, she was right. So when you see many birds like that, I believe it's called a murder of birds. Yeah. Lots of information here, right? Okay, now what else do I want to talk to you about? I am going to, okay, what I have started to do is, because I'm how do I do this? Okay. Because I have been receiving messages from some of you saying, and some that are just watching, that they want to come on, but they don't want to put their name on here. And I totally do agree with that. Yes, it is murder. It's called murder. And you're in New Brunswick, Edith. Yes, well, then you know what I'm talking about. I was in PEI, on PEI. So what I am offering is people have different questions, but they don't want to come on here. So I have opened up a new email address, musings with Carole at gmail.com, and I think I put it on here. And I have invited people to send me some questions. And so far, I have some here, and I'm sure that some of you are listening. So I decided what I would do is I would read the question. Okay, not the name. Well, I will do the name, but not the last name. And then, because I've got my cards here, I will pull a card to go along with it. So it makes it more interesting for everybody. So if you have any questions during the week, this is going to be like I have a few here. So just send them to me, and then I will make a note of them, and I will go on. Okay? Remember, I do not do health. I'm not a doctor. I know some mediums do. I don't do health. Okay? Again, I'm not a doctor. So just to save you some time, please don't ask me about health. All right. Now, Darlene, the message I have for Darlene, and I'm just going to pull a card here. And I'm saying, I'm not going to read what she said, but I'm telling her, Darlene, I hope you're listening. I'm sorry about your sister, but you will be receiving signs, and please watch for signs. And I just pulled a card. Oh my goodness, see? I just pulled divine guidance. There you go. That could have easily have been the guardian angel card. So Darlene, there is your answer. You are going to be getting good messages from your sister who has passed on. And again, I just reach over. Okay, alrighty. Now, Nancy, I have a song going through my head at random times. Nothing speaks to me in the words. I feel there is a message. The song is Waltzing Matilda. I remember that one. I felt, okay, my answer there. Hi, Judy. Hi to Bob. Okay, I'm multitasking now. I felt the name Elizabeth, and I would like some feedback, Nancy, if you're on here tonight. I'm feeling a grandmother or a mother energy guiding you, and I'm just going to reach over here and pull a card as I'm talking to you. See, I don't look. So, I'm feeling a mother energy or a grandmother energy guiding you. So you're making positive changes that, this is going to sound corny, that, okay, but it's the way it came out, okay? So you're going to be making positive changes that you will waltz through. Waltzing Matilda. All right, trust and believe, and here is the card. Came with that. Okay, just a second. The seer, see beyond the, wow, see beyond the current situation. So there you go. So I just said trust and believe, and there is the card. Wow, gotta love it. Okay, June. And the reason that I'm reading these, I know they're from other people, but you will, listening, you will get messages from this too. So that's why I'm doing it. June. Lately, I've been going to work and getting a gut feeling. Oh, follow your gut. A new boss in the last 6 months. I can't read him, but he is very toxic. Yes, well, your gut feeling will tell you that. So let's just go over here. Okay, card. My message to you, June, is stand firm. He will be leaving soon. You can't control the way he is, so stay focused. All right. All right, the card that came up is, this is for June, believe in magic. So yes, it's going to change. It's going to change for you. Now I'm getting a message. Oh, Nancy, you put your name on here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Carole. Elizabeth is like a grandmother figure to my son. Well, there you go. All right. That's exactly what I was feeling. It was a mother, grandmother figure. Whoa. So thank you, Nancy, for sending the message. And Darlene, just a second. I just have to screw these off so I don't do them again. Okay. Nancy's, okay. There's somebody here who says something about, okay, just hang on for the cards. I have to, somebody just asked for a card. Stephanie, any messages for me? My daughter's getting married. Oh, on Saturday the 11th. Well, they grow up so fast, don't they? Okay, let's just see what comes out here. Okay. Oh, I love this one. Okay, get ready, Stephanie. Here's the card. And what does it say? It's a family tree, and it's expansion and legacy. And there's people here, and I'm not kidding you. I wish you could see this. There's a bride. There's a tree, honestly. There's a bride. There's a tree. There's a baby. There's a man. Well, I wish you could see this card. As a matter of fact, Stephanie, because this is so important, if you will send me or just text me, I will take a picture of this card. I'm putting it over there. So that is so cool. So cool. All right. All right. Andrew. Andrew wants to know, when do you see me moving and when? When and where? Okay, and where? Okay, just give me a second here. All right, let's pull a card here for Andrew. Andrew. A card. Okay, here's a card. All right. Whoa, wow. The squirrel. This is neat. Okay. When do I, okay, the squirrel to me is like right now, which is coming for winter. So the squirrel means, it doesn't mean you're moving right now, Andrew. It doesn't mean that. It means that you are getting ready, the squirrel, okay? You are getting ready. You are preparing, okay? Be cautious about living a life of extremes or seeing things in black and white terms. All right, so don't give up too much emotions, okay? This is what this card's all about. But it is also about gathering, and that's what they do. So I'm not seeing you moving very far from where you are. Okay, I see it as a familiar area. And quite often when I'm doing readings for people, I'm putting this back. Quite often when I do readings for people, I either see a big moving truck, which means you're moving far, or I see a little moving truck. In your case, I see a little moving truck. And I'm feeling spring. I'm not, so you're, okay, hold on now. So, oh wow, I'm getting a headache now. It's not me. Okay. All right, hold on. This is what happens when I do this, for those that are new. Okay. That doesn't mean you're getting a headache, Andrea. Okay. The squirrel, Okay, I'm just being, somebody just showed up here. Okay. Somebody, I mean somebody that's passed on, a guardian angel. Okay, so the move is not far from where you are. The move is you are gathering things right now because we are heading into October, November, December. So that's, what is it, the same, well, gathering your nuts and all that, you know? So you're getting things together. Whew, that's good. Wow. So just stay focused. Okay. Oh, I got an email from Brenda. She's in Australia right now. I happen to know that she's an author and she's putting books out there. And my message was she was wondering if it's going to be accepted. And all I got was just go for it. So I don't think she's watching tonight. So I'm not going to pull a card. Fern, I'm just feeling just stay focused. You haven't been too focused lately, Fern. Just give me a second here. I'm going to pull a card. Ooh. Card here. Stay focused. Yes. Shift your perception. I love it. So change your perception and stay focused. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. Okay, I welcome you to, if you don't want to come on here and put your name, just send me an email. Okay, and I'll put the number at the top or the address. Okay, hold on now. I've got some people here. I have to retrain myself. Hi, Judy. Jose, I'll be there in a minute. Okay. Sometimes this phone. Darlene, yes, about your sister, good. Okay, Stephanie, yes, you got that card. So, Stephanie, seriously, just text me. Just tell me who you are and just put card, and I will send you the card. You have to see it. Okay, Nancy, I'm glad that meant something. Mickey, yes. Thank you, Mickey. Mickey has been working with me. Lori, just give me a minute. Okay, hold on, Heidi. Hold on, Susan. All right. People are wanting cards now. Okay, so what I am going to do is, just a second, I'm just scrolling up here. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do, people are coming in here like crazy. Okay, I see technology. I see that Stephanie already just sent me. It came up on my phone. Okay, Stephanie, the card is going to come to you. That was just too cool. I like it. And I think what I will do also is I will post this Circle of Control piece of thing on my page, and then everybody can see it. Okay, hold on now. Okay. Every time I do that, my sister Pat, may she rest in peace, used to always say, okay. I'm trying to think of the actor that did that, but okay, when she would get ready. It's interesting that I moved my desk around for convenience if I had to do it, and I'm looking at all of my people, my guardian angels. I guess my dad, my sisters, my friends are all here in front of me. So I guess I was supposed to do this. Okay, I'm going to start with Jose Richard, and if I miss you, please come up at the end. Okay, this is funny. My friend Mickey is going to show me how to do this the right way. Okay, I just have to go up. Okay. See, this is what happens. All right, let's go to... Thank you, Eddie. I'm just seeing your thing. Edith, yes. Okay, it looks like they're just, those names are just going to sit there. So I've got Jose. Okay, so listen up. I'm just pulling a card for you. The card that came up, this card. Oh, this is a beautiful one. The King of Fire. All right, I don't know if you've got a Sagittarian around you, but there's a very strong Sagittarian and a Leo going to be in your life. And this is, now's your moment to step up to a leadership role. Don't back away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful so long as you stay focused upon the big picture. And there is the lion. Look at that. And lion is strength. And then there is a tree with a little bird on it, but the tree is growth. And that's what you're going to be doing. So again, stay focused. Now I just have to move these up here so I don't miss anybody. Okay. Seems to be wanting to go back to, it's going back to Stephanie, isn't it funny? Okay. Edith, okay, a card. Okay, so here I go. Okay. Just give me a second here. There is somebody now, for those that have just tuned in, because I am a medium, I call people that have passed away, I call them guardian angels. I don't call them spirit, I don't call them dead, just because I don't want to. So I call them guardian angels. Now, I do believe in the angels, Archangel Michael, Raphael, and all those wonderful angels. But I prefer to say to somebody, your guardian angel is your mother, rather than it's your dead mother. Okay, that's just the way I am. So every once in a while, what happens here, because I do not do I do not do medium readings on this venue because there's so many people. I could be wrong, and I don't want to play with that. So, but every once in a while, somebody will come through, and there's somebody on here that had a Mary Lynn that's passed on. Mary Lynn. It's not just Mary, it's Mary Lynn. And as I mentioned earlier, what they do with me, and I don't know how, but I go with it, I felt something in the head. Now, they give me symptoms, because anybody can tell you you've got a guardian angel. That's what I believe. I can feel my sister Pat's here tonight, I'm telling you. So, okay. All right. Yes, it could have been an aneurysm or a brain tumor. It's already happened. Okay, so there's somebody here that had a Mary Lynn. Okay. Okay, Edith. Pull a card. I'm going to do this one again. These are angel cards. Music, Edith, you must. And when this card comes up, I always say, you really, really need to focus on your music. You know, like what I have found that's been helping me in the last while is I've got some ear pods, and I have been listening to music and also to podcasts, and it just takes you away, and that's what you really, really need to do. That may not seem like a big psychic answer, but sometimes it's the simple things that get us through. Lori, card please. Exclamation mark. Okay, hold on. Oh, the cards are so tight. This card here. Oh, I wonder, are you a Cancerian? Because the Moonstone came up, and Moonstone is actually a card of a crystal for Mary Lynn. It's still there. All right. It's like they keep tapping me on the shoulder. All right, Moonstone. That is the crystal for you. And it's all about heightened intuition. So, Lori, be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. So, listen to your gut. And I have mentioned before that anytime my daughter Patty hears me saying gut, she says, Mom, that's not a right word. I said, you can't say listen to your stomach. So, listen to your gut. Okay. Heidi, hold on. This is a new phone. New phone, and it's even touchier than the other one. Susan Ann, will you gain employment soon? Yes. I mean, I was just going to say go to the mailbox, but we don't have we're having a strike. There's something in the air. Yes, there is something in the air. And I'm getting my three fingers came up within 3 months. Within. Helen Camera, so many changes at work. May I have a card? Let's go over here. It's a card. Oh. Solitude. Oh, so good. In silence, peace prevails. Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. Just be quiet. Just go and do what you're doing. All right? Just do it. Do what you're doing. And, you know, and I truly do believe in, just a second, I truly do believe in the theory, which we're going to get into on another time, the Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. And I'm going to do a coffee with Carole on that one. Because, yes, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep your head down and keep moving. Okay, and let them do what they're going to do. That's my advice, our advice. Heidi. Okay, let's go over here. These are packed in so tight I can't get my hand in there. Oh. Card. Oh, relaxation. Peace. There's somebody sitting, laying here, and there's a new moon, and it's just in a hammock outside. Peaceful pursuits and happy times. So if you've been going through, which most people have, and if you've been going through some ups and downs, it's getting better for you. But remember, you have to take the time. Nobody's going to give it to us. Okay. You're welcome, Stephanie. I'll get that to you in the morning. Maybe tonight. Mickey. Yes. Thank you, Mickey. Okay, see, this is what's happening. It goes boop. It seems to want to go back again. Okay, Stephanie, you said you sent me a text. I saw it on my phone. Okay, Marlene, any good work news for you? Okay. You know, I'm getting a couple, 2 fingers came up here. I'm getting some indecision here. You're going to feel like a Gemini in the next while. You got some choices. There's a word. You have some choices to make that you haven't really had too many choices, and now you've got some choices. Let's see what the card says. Watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. Okay? So just let things happen for you. Yeah, just let things happen. A saying I used to say is get out of your way. But yeah, it's working out for you, no pun intended. But there are choices that you're going to have, which are good. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, Julie, you miss your Mickey. You did a good job with her. I'm so glad I met Mickey through you, Julie. Okay, Judy. Okay. Any of the postings that you see on my Facebook announcing where I'm going to be, my promo things, Mickey does it. Judy. Oh, card if you have time. Judy, I always have time for you. Okay, hold on. Give Bob a hug. Okay, guarded, and it's an Archangel Michael card. Guarded and protected. And it says, thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all of our needs are met. What a beautiful message for right now. All right. So, yes, you, and of course your partner, your husband, but your child, etc., are guarded and protected. So just know that. Wow. What do you... Okay. This is so touchy, this phone. Okay, hold on now, guys. Just be patient with me. Okay, Faye, you say you're reading that book now. Okay, oh, the Let Them Theory. Yes, good book, good book. Okay. Apologies, guys. This phone is really sensitive. Okay, Marlene, I just did that. Maybe if I go up here. No, that's not going to work. Judy, yes, done. Expansion, where's the next word? I just got this. Hold on. I got a new phone because I thought it would be better. Linda, just the word expansion. That's what I'm seeing. What do you see for our multi-generational farm business? I get expansion. What's the word? There's 2 things going on here. There's subdividing. I hope that makes sense to you. Subdividing and expansion. So by subdividing, you're going to be able to expand. I hope that makes sense. Andrea, thank you, Carole. Was a headache from one of your angels. It sure could have been. But I need to know who Mary Lynn is. Mary Lynn. There's a Mary Lynn out there. She's in here. She's not out there. Okay. Oh, goodness. Carol Ann, can I have a card about your relationship? Okay. I feel, I was just hearing that you know the answer. Let's just go here. Yes, this is so neat. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. Okay, it's time to express yourself more, but you haven't been doing that. That's what I'm hearing, all right? It's time to express. It's time to express. Drop your shields and go for it. That's exactly what I'm hearing. Just drop, well, I didn't hear drop your shields. The card said it. But I'm hearing just go for it. Just do what you have to do. And know that you're worthy. Bottom line, know that you're worthy. Anybody see my finger there? Okay, it keeps going back there. Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Joe Pesky. Okay. Thank you, Karen Andrews. Yes. Joe Pesky. Okay. My sister, whenever she had to get something done, she okay. I swear she's here tonight. All right. And, okay, first of all, Karen, you didn't ask, but I'm going to pull a card for you. Hope you don't mind. Here it is here. There. Wondrous universe. Walk in beauty. And Merlin the magician is right here, all right? And so things are, and your arms are open, so you're being open. You're open to receiving, and you're going to receive, and you will be getting some good messages. Anne-Marie, may I have a card? Of course you can. There's so many here, I don't know, it's like a candy shop. Okay. News worth celebrating. Well, this is a really nice one, and it's around the new moon. All right, now, the new moon is going to be the 21st of October. Okay, after Thanksgiving. News worth celebrating, joyful announcements, and close community and family. So if there's been some family issues, which I'm feeling there are, I'm not asking, there have been some family issues, and you're being guided, you're being watched over. Two of these people have, it looks like a man and a woman, it's got to be mom and dad. All right, they're watching over you. Yes. So things are starting to settle. Jose, you're welcome. Sherry Craig Evans. Okay, card. Great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. So, Sherry, if you've sort of been sitting here, and I'm hearing you've been sitting on the fence, get off that fence, all right? There ain't, the box. There ain't no box. Okay, yes. Things are turning out for you. Take a risk. So if you've been sort of sitting back, don't anymore. You should see this poor basket after I'm finished. The cards are all over the place. Okay. Edith, so funny that I should mention. Oh, here we go. Oh, good. That's so funny I should mention music. That was the card, because you've been listening to a lot of music lately. Yes, it really does help. It really does. Okay. I think if I keep my hand on here. Tammy Peters. Okay, could I have a card, please? Yes, you can. Feel loved and comforted. This is a beautiful card. This is a Mother Earth card. And, and this is for people, and I happen to know that you help people, Tammy. And this is for somebody that is helping people, that is nurturing, and feel loved and comforted with because of what you're doing. But it's coming back to you in good ways. That's a beautiful card. The world is out there for you. I really like these cards. Of course, you can tell I do. All right. Helen, thank you, and you do have the book. Good. Micheline, may you have a card? Oh, came out again. Now I put them back in. Take a risk, venture forward. Now I couldn't tell you how many cards. 12 times 78. Figure it out. Do the math. All right, it came out again. So if you've sort of been, I'm going to say it again, if you've been on the fence, get out there and get her done. And there's, I'm getting the month of June. There's something that you were thinking about doing, and you were thinking about it in June. Do it. Yeah. I don't know where get her done came from, but it did. Do things. Hold on. Deanna, do things often go wrong before things get better? Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Which is why I was MIA for a while. Wasn't bad, but it was necessary. Yes, and sometimes, I know it sounds easy, but sometimes we have to have these things to make us practice what we preach. But yes, things are going to get better for you, Deanna. Let's go over here. This card here. Card. Embracing enthusiasm. There's the butterflies. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Yes. Okay, so just walk in gratitude. Every day, every morning when I get up, I say I walk in gratitude. At nighttime, I say I walk in gratitude. So even if it's been a rough day, I walk in gratitude. Say it, and that's what you have to do. And there's some butterflies here, which is transformation, which is good. So just embrace it. It's going to get better for you. Definitely. Okay. Edith has something that's... I have been working on doing me this year, and I'm feeling some things always so deep. What do I need to learn? Okay, hold on. What do you need to learn to... You know what? You've been working, and this is for everybody too. You've been working on doing on you, and feeling some things always so deep. What do you need to learn from this? Okay, journal. First of all, I'm just going to say off the top, journal. Keep track of how you're feeling. And you don't have to, people say journal, that means you have to do it every day. No, you don't. I couldn't do it every day. No, you don't have to. Just learn. Things are getting better. Things are definitely getting better for you, but I feel that you need to, we do get off track. Okay, hold on. Let's do a card. Expand your horizons. There you go. So look over. There's a card. Expand your horizons and just go with it, because I feel that things are going to get much better for you. But I feel a need for you to journal. Just write a little pad. You don't have to have a big book. Okay, Fern McDonald. Oh, Fern. Oh, yes. Just a second. Could I have a card? This card. Playfulness. Yes. Okay. You have to, I don't know where you live, but you have to get near the water. Yes, you've been going through some emotional stuff. Stay focused. Okay, just definitely stay focused. And in this card, there's a dolphin, and the dolphin means playfulness. Even if we don't feel it, we have to do something. Playfulness. Yeah, it's getting better for you. Getting better. I'm getting the number 7, and I feel that let me put this back, the last 7 years have been really up and down for you. And nothing to do with what was going on out there. Yeah. Linda, you're welcome. Okay, hold on here. Oh, Andrea, you have a friend on Salt Spring named Mary Lynn. Okay. Has Mary Lynn had any, does she have somebody that's, okay. Sometimes when somebody comes through, it's to give a message. So it could be you, maybe Andrea, you may be the messenger for Mary Lynn. Yeah, very well. That does happen. So maybe when you're talking to her, you never walk up to somebody and say, oh, a psychic told me to talk to you. Just sort of be open and just hear, you'll probably hear something in the next few days. Let's put it that way. Judy, you lost me on your iPad. Okay, hold on. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you, Tammy. Judy. Oh, Bob does it every time. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Hi, Bob. Okay. So, all right. So everybody's saying thank you, and that is my clue to it's time for me to go. I'm going to be back on the 29th. Yes, got a lot of things going on this month. On the 29th, we are... Oh, Andrea, she had a stroke about 1 year ago. Okay, then I would say that there's people watching over her. That could easily be the message. Okay, and the headache, that's what happens. When somebody's had, that's what they give me. When somebody's had a stroke or an aneurysm, I feel it in my head. All right. So, okay. Just looking at my book, I'll be back on the 29th, but I'll be putting notices on about that. But I will be doing the... what am I doing? The Coffee with Carole. Okay, I'm going to be doing that. And, and everybody, guess what's coming up? We know Thanksgiving is coming up. And guess what? No matter what, we have to be thankful. Thankful. Just be thankful. And I have a card here that I had. Today, I choose faith over fear. I stand tall in my trust in the divine. Okay? Yes, definitely. I will, Judy. I will. You know, there's nothing worse than losing contact with people. I'm always saying connect. But, you know, life 101 seems to get in the way. And all of a sudden, when I'm out here, it's all of a sudden I think, oh, 7 o'clock, I'll call somebody. Guess what? In Ontario, it's 10 o'clock, and PEI, it's 11, but I do my best. Okay, thank you, Edith. Have a nice evening, and give gratitude for seeing you again. Thank you. So thanks, everybody, for being patient with me. Just enjoy and connect, and it's Thanksgiving, and if there is anybody that you know that is on their own, and you have a little bit extra turkey or whatever, share it. Okay? Give, share. Andrea, thanks for being you and for this evening. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to post this now, and it will also be on YouTube. That's the other thing I was going to tell you. I'm rambling. But Mickey and I are getting me on YouTube. I'm not going to do TikTok. I've got my thoughts about that. I'm not going to do TikTok. Okay? Happy Thanksgiving to you, Judy, and to Bob, and to your family. Be thankful. Okay. Take care and connect.